Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Ada for one more learning video tutorial. And today we are going to learn measures of risk. Okay, and we will do it this by utilizing Python as well as Excel. Okay, so fluctuation in returns is used as a measure of risk. Therefore, to measure risk, generally the periodic returns such as daily, weekly, monthly are first worked out, and then their fluctuation is measured against the average return. The fluctuation or variation may be to the higher or lower side. Both are taken as risky. The fluctuation in returns can be assessed in relation to itself or in relation to some other index. Accordingly, the following risk measures are commonly used. That will be variance and standard deviations. And in this video, we are going to see the variance, and this can be calculated using Excel. Okay, so variance as a measure of risk is relevant for both equity as well as derivatives. Okay. So before moving to the Excel and coding part, let us see some of the prerequisite things. Okay, so you need to watch a video and you need to have that code. Okay, so that video will be CSV editor GUI in Python. Okay, so you can get in my channel and just visit youtube.com/profitdata/videos, and in video segment you just try with the search the keyword as a CSV. Okay, so we'll get some videos and you have to watch this video as a CSV editor GUI in Python. Okay, so if you watch this video, the instructions will be helpful. Just follow the video, and for the code, given link in the description. Okay, so if you just click on this code, you will get this post. Okay, and below this video the code is available, so copy this code, and if you run, you will get a pandas table and Excel GUI sheet. Okay, so I think that will be helpful in our plotting and analysis. Okay, so to get this part, you need to understand. So suppose if you are unable to get these things, you can still try with the keywords and try to see these things and copy this stuff and proceed as I'm doing with the Excel as well as the coding part. Okay. Okay, so we will move first to the Sublime text. We will generate a .csv file. Okay, so you can do it from a notepad. If you got Sublime text, just go with it. You just have to type 2, okay, and then 4. I'm just taking smallest numbers to show you some of the examples. Okay, and you just have to save this stuff. Okay, so for calculation purpose, I'm showing you this stuff. Okay, and you can utilize the calculation which I have been shown in the earlier of my this video. Okay, so you just get these things and how this formula will be utilized, and how to do the calculation we will see in these things. Okay, so just put this and save it, and let's go with our Excel file. Okay, so if we save this stuff in a .csv, that can be recognized as an Excel file as well. Okay, so first of all we'll take this tool number. Okay, so as we see our Excel, we got the numbers whatever we saved in our input.csv. Okay, so I just took a smaller numbers to explain. So how the calculation and how the theory says, as we got the numbers, we need to go with average return. So 2 plus 4. Okay, so whatever the n number is there, as it only two numbers are there, so it get divided by 2. If it is 3, then it will divide by that one. So 2 plus 4 will be 6. 2 plus 4 6, 6 divided by 2 will be 3. Okay, so the average return we got. And the next thing we have to go is deviation. So whatever we got average return, we need to minus them from that our the returns whatever we got. Okay, so this calculation is going monthly and we are calculating the returns, and all of the get in has an average return then variance. Okay, so that is how it will go. So next thing will be 2 minus 3 will be as a minus 1, and 4 minus 3 will be plus 1. So this is how we got the deviation. Now we need to go with our square deviation. So square deviation, it is just whatever deviations are there, we just square it. Okay, I think here we got 1 and 1. Okay, simple as it is. And the next thing we have to do with our formula, what we got, we just have to plus them. So 1 plus 1, so whatever square division are there, we need to plus them. Okay, and after that what happens, your whatever the calculation we got, we divide by the minus 1, so 2 by n minus 1, so like that. So whatever we got the calculation as from the square division plus, we just have to say 2 by n minus 1. So n minus 1 in the sense whatever we got the values. So the variance considered for the wider range, not for the smaller range. For at least two numbers, the calculation will be different. That won't consider n minus 1. Okay, so if I show the value for these things will be different. So our calculation, if I'll give it here, the simplistic calculation means whatever we are doing as of right now, what we have been done is like we consider and simplistic high school mathematics. Okay, but if you put a formula, it will be easy to calculate a variance. If you see this stuff, this is what we got. Okay, so this is different, entirely different, but our sample variance, what we are doing as of right now, required n minus 1. Okay, so do consider. So whatever we put the value, we will go for these things. Okay, so let's put some numbers, some realistic numbers we will get as per the returns, and we'll see what we got the values. Okay, and you can put the calculation and can see from your side. Okay, so the calculation will go as if we take some of the values like 5 returns, then we'll go with the 5, and in next 5 4 5, and then we will go with the 6. Okay, so especially this is how we are going. Okay, so you can put the numbers whichever you want. So that is how you need to go. The next calculation will be as a 5 and minus 5. So even the returns will be like whatever you got returns at first month, at next month it will get in minus as well. Okay, so you need to consider this as well. So next, and then we will go with as a 5 or 6, whichever you want. Okay, so this is how you can put the some calculations. Try to match it with the different numbers. Okay, I think that will be better. So we got our values. So this is the best. Okay, so instead of getting an overall calculation as hefty, it's better do it in this way. So just put the formula and we got what we are looking for. Okay, so you remember the formula, which is VAR, and I've already done this calculations. I think it will be easy for me to recognize what I'm doing. Okay, so that is the reason I'm giving you this numbers, so you can try from your side as well. Okay, so I think your calculations would be matchable. So if I just enter what we got the values 0.6, perfect. Okay, and the next thing is the same, so we will take up this same thing. Okay, and we try to put the formula. So it will be B1 to B4. Now I'm just showing you these things because I will get the calculation from this only. So we just we got 39. So some of the variance we are measuring the risk as this way. Okay, so you can also do. So we just save this stuff. Now what happens, it will be like, output.csv will be there, and we will see the next thing will be on our coding part. Okay, so I've already copied the code and I will paste in my text editor, and we will go with these things. We will show some calculations, and we'll do this part, because this will be the same I will show you in my program as well. Okay, with the same calculations. If you are getting the values, we'll just try to put this in our Tkinter and see these files. Okay, so let's go with it. We got our code, and it is same as in my website. I will do some changes. I'll show you some of the calculations. So we already got the modules which is required. It is pandas for our calculation. I just put some of the simple things, and we will see the same digit. Okay, so what we required, data frame is required. So always start with the pd dot data frame, and the next thing what we need is values. So I start with the curly braces, and we'll start with the column name, and we'll get a values. So that will be 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we will try with this as by giving some of the names. First of all, give this as an ITC. Okay, and for the next we go with the comma. So it is 4-month returns is there. Okay, and next we will go with the Tata Steel. So usually this is the return goes for the equities. Okay, and for options and derivatives, it will definitely gonna get changed. So 5 minus 5 comma 10 comma 5. Okay, so we got the values. We got our data and Tata Steel of in a data frame. Now we have to put this as a variance, and the calculation goes simply dot var itself here only, and we will try to call straight away as a variance. So I think that will be better. Okay, and we will print the variance. So instead of getting extra lines of code, just do this. So as you can see, we got our values, and it is matching to whatever we got in our Excel. Okay, so right now we will just move straight away to our calculation part in the geosheet. Okay, we'll see some of the measures, some of the plotting as well. Okay, so let this thing as it is, just remove this variance part, because we already got in Excel with our calculation. And I will show you some of the transformation, that how we are going. We are going from a CSV to an Excel, as in from a notepad to an Excel, and then we are going in a Tkinter, that is UI, to in a spreadsheet, then to and matplotlib. Okay, that is matplotlib chart. Okay, and we will see some of the visualization as well. Okay, so in this I am touching each and everything tool as a required for a trader to measure the risk. Okay, to measure or visualize, okay, the best way. So we'll just open this stuff, and if we'll run, we got our things which we are looking for. So you need to put this code as it is, and we will give the name as well. So names will be ITC, and Tata Steel. Name as ITC. Okay, save it and run. Okay, so as you can see, I got my Excel geosheet, okay, spreadsheet in Tkinter. Okay, so this is usually I got whatever we got our in a output.csv, we got our files. Okay, so this is, you can check. I'll show you some of the things as of right now. What you can do, there are a number of things are there. So you can load the table, you can save this file as well, okay, and you can import the CSV as well, okay. So some of the GI is already ready made, okay, already prepared, so you can check this stuff, and it is one of the best editor you can consider as an Excel. If you are looking as an alternative, I think this will be the best. And this contains in the decanter. So what happens in between, right, left, okay, in between, like below of this one, you can give the button as well, okay. So that is how you can utilize, and you can utilize this CSV for your calculation and plotting, okay. So first of all, I'll show you some of the simple calculation. Just select the data, okay, and just right click and say resample or transform, and just give the values whichever you got, okay, and just say enter, and you will get the values. So that is how the average return get calculated for these things, okay. And for other stuff also you can perform. So you need to check the availability of this menu and see what can be done, okay. So even calculation is there, an aggregate is there, okay, even transpose is there, okay, so which you can try, okay. So right now we'll just delete this stuff, and we'll move to our plotting part. Okay, so all I have to do is like I have to select this stuff, okay, and click on this plotting part. So we can see our graph. So that is how it is going with the ITC and Tata Steel. Even the selected things from Matplotlib, just without writing codes, we got this stuff. Okay, and in the communication with Matplotlib, with these things, it helps a lot. Okay, so I think in this way we can visualize the better. And say suppose if you want to, instead of getting line, if you want to get the bar, so that is also you can do. So instead of plot a line plot, you just try to get with the bar. And suppose if you want to animate, so that is also you can do. Okay. And the base options, there is a number of things. Plot type is there, which I think you should try to check, okay. So I think that will be helpful, okay. So I'll stop the video here. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me direct by WhatsApp. Thank you.